If you use ChatGPT or Gemini or Perplexity, you've experienced AI search. Right now, everyone's talking about it, from SEO experts scrambling to adapt, to brands wondering how to stay visible, to everyday users getting instant answers instead of clicking on those blue links. So what exactly is AI search? Why does it matter? And what should you do about it? This is Glenn from TripleDart. And in this video, we'll cover a bunch of things like what is AI search, why it's reshaping how we find information, how it differs from traditional search, what you need to do to rank in AI search, and some quick wins you can implement right away. So let's start with the basics. What is AI search? Well, it is a search powered by artificial intelligence that understands your question and generates a direct answer, rather than just showing you a list of links. Traditional search engines like Google match keywords in your query with keywords on web pages. AI search uses large language models to understand the context and intent behind your question. Then it synthesizes information from multiple sources to give you a conversational direct answer. Think of it like this. Traditional search is a librarian pointing you to the right shelf. AI search is like asking a knowledgeable friend who's already read all those books and can explain the answer to you directly. The major AI search platforms right now include Google's AI overviews and AI mode, ChatGPT with search, Perplexity, Microsoft's Copilot in Bing, and Claude. Instead of keyword matching, they focus on semantic understanding. What do you actually mean when you ask best CRM software for small teams? They understand the context, consider what small teams typically need, and provide tailored recommendations. Now, why is everyone talking about this in the SEO field? Well, that's because AI search is changing how people find information online. A recent Harvard study shows that 58% of consumers now use AI tools for product and service recommendations, up from just 25% in 2023. And it's not just users changing their behavior. Search itself is evolving. Google's AI overviews now appear for a lot more queries. ChatGPT added web search capabilities. Perplexity built an entire business around AI-powered search. For businesses, this means traditional metrics like rankings and click-through rates are becoming less relevant. What matters now is whether your brand gets mentioned, cited, or recommended within AI-generated answers. AI search is also faster and more conversational. You can ask follow-up questions without starting over. You can use a natural language instead of carefully crafted keyword phrases. This efficiency is why adoption is accelerating. People are getting the answers they need with less friction. Moving on to the next part, how AI search differs from traditional search. The differences between traditional search and AI search go beyond just interface. Traditional search is retrieval-based. You type keywords, the algorithm matches those keywords to index pages, and you get a ranked list based on relevance, authority, and hundreds of other factors. AI search is generation-based. You ask the question, the AI understands the intent, retrieves information from multiple sources, synthesizes all of that information, and generates a new original response. In AI search, you compete for citations and mentions. Another key difference is how results are personalized. Traditional search uses factors like location and search history. AI search can understand nuanced context from your conversation history and provide deeply personalized answers. For example, if you ask Google best restaurants near me, you get a map and list. If you ask ChatGPT the same question and mention you're vegetarian with a nut allergy, it factors that context into recommendations immediately. The result format is also different. Traditional search gives you links to click. AI search gives you answers to read, often with sources cited at the bottom or in line. Ranking in AI search and why branding matters. So how do you actually show up in AI search results? This is what most of our clients have been asking us. The rules are different from traditional SEO. First, understand that AI platforms cite from a mix of sources. Research shows that they pull from high authority domains like Wikipedia, established news sites, YouTube, Reddit, and industry-specific publications. But here's the interesting part. Your own website often accounts for very less, sometimes only 10% of the citation. The majority come from third-party sources. This is where branding becomes critical. This is what we've been telling clients. AI search isn't just about optimizing your website anymore, although that's still important. It's about building your brand's presence across the entire web. When AI models decide what to cite, they look for signals of expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. They want to reference brands they recognize as credible sources. This credibility comes from consistent mentions across authoritative publications, positive reviews, active discussions about your brand in relevant communities, and clear positioning as a thought leader in your space. Think about it. If your brand is mentioned in TechCrunch, discussed on industry-specific Reddit threads, featured in case studies, and cited in research papers, AI models start to recognize you as an authority. This means your content strategy needs to extend beyond your blog. You need digital PR to get featured in authoritative publications. You need thought leadership content, participation in industry forums and communities, and presence on platforms like YouTube, where AI frequently pulls all of this information. So let's get into some quick wins for AI search visibility. Let's talk about what you can do right now to improve your AI search visibility, right? Remember, none of these are going to be as strong as brand value. These are supplementary things you can do. First, implement structured data and schema markup on your website. This is the fastest quick win. Schema markup is a code that helps AI understand exactly what your content is about. Research shows that pages with proper schema markup get cited 30% more frequently in AI responses. Don't go crazy with the schema markup. We can help with this. Second, create comprehensive FAQ content that directly answers common questions in your industry. AI search loves clear question and answer formats. Identify the questions your customers ask, create detailed answers, structure them clearly with the question as a heading and a concise factual answer below. Third, optimize your existing high-quality content to be more AI-friendly. This means clear structure with descriptive headings, concise summaries at the top of the article, factual information with specific data points, and proper source citations. Number 4, ensure your brand information is consistent everywhere online. AI pulls from multiple sources. So if your company description varies widely across platforms, it creates confusion, maybe even hallucination. Make sure your core messaging, product descriptions, and key facts are consistent on your website, LinkedIn, directory listings, and anywhere else your brand appears. Number 5, start monitoring your AI visibility. Test how AI platforms respond when users ask about topics in your space. Type your brand name into ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google's AI mode, and see what they know about you. Look at those sources they cite. Are they accurate? Is critical information missing? The audit tells you exactly what gaps to fill. Finally, focus on thought leadership and third-party mentions. Create original research, publish data-driven insights, contribute expert opinions to your industry publications, and get your team active in professional communities. Remember, AI search values unique perspectives and information. If you're just repeating what everyone else says, AI has no reason to cite you specifically. Which brings us to the end. AI search is here, and it's changing how users find information and how brands get discovered. Start with the quick wins, then build a long-term strategy around establishing authority across multiple platforms. The brands that adapt now will have a big advantage as AI search continues to grow. If you found this helpful, follow our LinkedIn and YouTube channels for more SEO and AI search optimization content. If you want to start ranking in AI search, just reach out to us. Let's talk. Anyways, thank you for watching.